Hello again, YouTubers. This is going to be just a short presentation of a variety of albums that I have that are just all over the place basically, but it's mostly heavy rock, punk, metal, that kind of thing. So first one here is Johnny Winter, Guitar Slinger. I'm just going to go through these quickly. Wishbone Ash, Argus, British band from, they might still be together. I think they still do tour together, but this is from the early 70s. And it's also a fold-out. The Stranglers, No More Heroes, which I think might be their second album, possibly third. The Ramones, Road to Ruin. Nice cartoon cover. This is a great hard rock album from the early 70s, probably 1971 or so. Slade, it's their live album, Slade Alive. Here's Canada's punk metal princess, Lee Aaron, Call of the Wild. It's on Attic Records. Loverboy, Lovin' Every Minute of It. This is a sealed copy. From Vancouver. ZZ Top, El Loco. Now I've been getting into some more obscure things here. This is a band called Loudness, Thunder in the East, and they were a Japanese heavy metal band from the 1980s. I think this was their first North American album. And to be frank, I don't think I've listened to some of these ones. I don't know what they're like. The main E-Axe, like main E-E-Axe. It's called Shout It Out, and she looks a bit like Joan Jett or something with the blonde hair. There's a Gibson Flying V there in the cover. I think this was a punk band, GBH. No Need to Panic. British, I believe. Whiz Pigs at the Wheel. Recorded at the Old Smithy, England, March 1987. K-Tel had a series called The Masters of Metal. K-Tel were into everything. This is volume 1. The cover's not in good shape, but the album is. And they don't have like 20 tracks on this. It's only, looks like there's about maybe 14 tracks, including, there's even a Rush track. Well, they do Tom Sawyer's on here. Mark Hoffman and the Rabble, Leps and Other New Words. I think these guys were from the States. Beowulf, Lost to My Head. I believe this is a British copy. Oh no, it's Caroline Records, New York. They might be a British band. There is a tear on the cover of this, but the album's in good shape. Raven, Mad. That's a funny cover. Metal band. I wonder if this is an EP or an album. It's hard to say. There's 5 tracks on here. There's another Raven album. It's called Nothing Exceeds Like Excess. Believe me, I'm not an expert on 80s metal, especially hair metal. In the 80s I was more into electronic stuff, or the Eurythmics, the Police, U2, Simple Minds, but Pet Shop Boys, New Order, that kind of thing. Zoetrope, Amnesty. Also a torn cover, unfortunately. But it's definitely a metal album. Oops, hair metal. Devastation, Violent Determination. It's deadly. Nihilistic. Produced by Devastation. Divine, Jungle Jezebel. Now, Divine was really a guy, I think. If I remember right, I don't think he's alive anymore. This is a 6-track album. The Bullet Boys. This was produced by Ted Templeman, who also produced Van Halen and the Doobie Brothers, amongst others. Nasty Savage. This I think it's their first album. Nasty Savage. This is a Canadian pressing. Oh, they're from Florida originally. That's nasty hair, that's for sure. Heavy metal, hair metal. Thanks for watching, everyone.